I've always been dealing with little random symptoms. For example, I never walked correctly. I always had a strange gait, sprained ankles. I always felt very fatigued. I couldn't keep up with classmates. And doctors they just had no idea. They were like, well, that's normal. When I was 13, I began experiencing more severe symptoms such as syncope, and I would just be fainting left and right in the middle of the street. And we would be taken over to the hospital via ambulance, and they didn't want to deal with me. They didn't know what was wrong with me. And eventually at one point, my mom just pleaded with the EMTs, and she said, if this was your child, where would you take them? And one of the paramedics told her, I'm going to call dispatch and tell them to divert us. And then that is where we got the references for UT physicians.
Autonomic disorders or dysautonomia is a disorder that affects the autonomic nervous system in general. Autonomic nervous system is part of the brain controlling functions like heart rate, blood pressure, stomach movement, skin temperature. For a reason, we think there is a genetic component to it, and there are also triggers for that.
When I finally saw Dr. Numan on that day and he performed the tilt table test, I'll never forget how stoic he was. He was so focused on my heart monitor as the table moved from a prone position to a standing position, which confirmed the diagnosis of dysautonomia.
I remember that she came to me broken, and unfortunately broken because of physicians telling her, all of this is in your head, and they are trying to brush it off.
2 and 3.
We did for her an intervention which include closure of her defect in the heart called atrial septal defect by a transcatheter device.
Okay, feisty, huh?
And after the closure, she had improvement of her headaches almost by 70%. In the same time, I also managed her dysautonomia symptoms.
He's always been what we describe as our quarterback, someone that we trust very dearly and love with our whole heart. Honestly, without him, I feel I would still be laying in a bed and just not living the life I'm currently living. Archery is something that has always piqued my interest. When I pull that bow back and I'm facing my target, the whole world, it drowns out. It's me and the target right now. I'm not going to let this arrow fall to the ground because I'm feeling bad. And I focus in on my breathing, I hold my shot, I anchor, pull back, and I just release. And when I release, I'm releasing any single anger, resentment, bad feeling, symptom. Anything going through my mind is released with that arrow.
Already she is an achiever. She showed us over the 10 years I have been following her that she has been not surrendering for her condition. I'm hoping that she will be an example for the dysautonomia patients that this is not crippling disease. This is not a disabling disease.
Your illness does not define you. And while it may seem very difficult and impossible, once you find the right care team, they will be your biggest advocate. And when you have them, just stick with them because they will help you succeed in life as well as yourself.